guys? Ativ here. And in this video, I will be doing my NFL Week 8 predictions with UEP. So, hi UEP.
What's up, Ativ? Good to be back.
Yeah.
Alright, hop right into it. We got a divisional matchup. Remember last week everything was a divisional matchup?
Oh my god, that was crazy.
In Carolina, we got the young and overachieving Carolina Panthers against the somewhat old and very, very underachieving Falcons. So, I'll go quickly. I think the Carolina Panthers are going to win. They're at home. They beat the Falcons in Atlanta. They're on Thursday Night Football. This will be a big test for them in front of the whole country. But I still think they're going to win. I think they're very well coached. I think Mathur has done a great job. And I also think that the Falcons are just playing horrible right now. So give me the Panthers. It'll be close, but they're going to win.
Yeah, I agree with you. Teddy Bridgewater, he's playing very well. DJ Moore had a great game. I mean, Christian McCaffrey, I don't think he'll be back. I keep on saying it. I don't think he'll be back. But I see the Panthers winning. I see them sweeping the Falcons.
Yep, and I honestly want the Panthers to win.
Yes.
All right, another divisional matchup.
What do you know? Second time this is happening in the season. This is gonna be the final one. Packers obliterated the Vikings last time they played them. I think same will happen because this time it's in Lambeau. And I mean, Aaron Rodgers playing like a top QB in the league. In my opinion, second best QB right now. 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers. They're just building chemistry as the days go by, and I see the Packers blowing out the Vikings.
You know, I got to agree. I don't think Kirk Cousins is really good enough to elevate a team to the level of being able to beat or even compete with the Packers. So, it's in Lambeau. The Packers, they are, right now the Packers and the Seahawks are competing for that number 1 seed. And I think the Packers are going to win this game. I'd love to see the Vikings pull it off. You know, I like to make fun of them because they're good choke artists, but I want to see them win this game. Unfortunately, though, Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers is looking unstoppable right now. Game 3, Tennessee against Cincy. Now the Bengals the Bungles, I should say the Bungles, have been making a lot of these games where they have good opponents like Cleveland, Cleveland, Indianapolis. They're making a lot of these games close, which I think is again good for them because last year they were getting destroyed by a lot of good teams, except for the Seahawks. Because the Seahawks have to make every game close. But either way, I think Tennessee and Cincinnati are going to end up playing in a dogfight. I think it'll be something like a 34-31 type game. The Titans are coming off a heartbreaking loss. It wasn't a bad loss. I was shocked when Gostkowski missed that field goal at the end. I watched that live. But because I think Ativ actually picked the Steelers and I picked Tennessee. But anyways, I think the Bengals are going to make this game closer than most people would think, but I got to go with the Tennessee Titans. Their offense, Ryan Tannehill is playing like an elite quarterback. He is in the MVP conversation. I don't think he'll win the MVP, but he's in that conversation with the way he's playing as of late. And that defense is getting better as the season goes by. Again, defenses right now are horrible, but the Titans defense is getting better as the season goes by. So, Titans are going to win, but I think it'll be by only a touchdown.
I can see where you're coming from, but I think the Titans will win by a decent amount. I mean, like, the Bengals, Joe Burrow has the confidence, I guess, but he's getting sacked so many times. That O-line is absolute trash. None of these two teams have a good defense at all, but the Titans definitely have the better defense. Ryan Tannehill, he has an insane QB rate, playing like a top 5 QB in the league. Derrick Henry had a bad game, so he's going to be pretty maddened. Boy, oh boy, is that guy scary. I mean, imagine if playing Mad Derrick Henry. You'd be so scared, but I think that the Titans will win. I think that Derrick Henry will run all over that Bengals defense because the Bengals have their pass defense is fine, but their run defense is terrible, and Derrick Henry, he's playing like the best running back in the league right now. So I gotta go with the Titans.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Here's a good one.
Bro, I think there's gonna be another one that's coming up. There's no reason to talk about that one. I mean, there's no reason to talk about this game. Let's all be real here.
Hot take: Chiefs are gonna win. Okay, I like both these teams. On one hand, I don't know why, but I like all the Lions wide receivers. Marvin Jones, Kenny Galladay. I used to always like Golden Tate for some reason. Although I think I know why, he was on the Seahawks. But I've always liked Kenny Galladay and Marvin Jones. I always thought they were underrated. But I like the Colts too. I think they're overachievers. They always have been since Frank Reich took over 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I don't know. But the Lions, they're at home. I think they're going to get that season started. I know I've seen Ativ's predictions, so I want to see what he has to say. But they're at home. I think Matt Stafford, that Colts pass defense has been pretty good. But, I think that the Lions are going to do better than their previous opponents have. The Colts showed a lot of weaknesses against Cincinnati 2 weeks ago. Now, they are off their bye, but it's in Detroit, and I just don't know if I really want to pick Phillip Rivers to come in here with worse weapons than Matt Stafford and be able to beat Matt Stafford in Ford Field. So I'm going to go with the Lions. It'll be close, but they're going to win. I think they might just win by a field goal.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go with the Colts here. I don't know why. I've always hated the Colts, but the Colts defense, bro, that's on another level. I mean, they're allowing such a few amount of yards. And Matt Stafford, I mean, he had a very clutch play last week. But I mean, yeah, I don't think that the Colts are gonna have a running back who scores a touchdown on accident. I think that the Colts are a way smarter team than that. Frank Reich knows what he's doing way more than the Falcons in general. And I mean, I see the Colts winning. Their defense, I think, will be unstoppable. I think that Kenny Galladay, he might have a decent game, but I don't see DeAndre Swift or Marvin Jones or those type of players doing too much. And all in all, I think that this will be more of a defensive game for the Colts than an offensive game.
I agree, but if I can quickly rebuttal, because I don't want to have too many of these, because these are both good teams. I think the Lions are an average team, but I think the Lions are better than the record. But anyways, I just want to say, I think that the Colts are, because they don't really have any big name cornerbacks other than Xavier Rhodes. Now, I get that Xavier Rhodes has been pretty good so far, but I don't think that they're going to be able to defend both Kenny Galladay and Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones always has that one elite game, out of his mind game. Like last year, he had 4 touchdowns. I think it was against the Packers or something. They lost. He had 4 touchdowns though, but I think this might be his game. I think he's going to benefit from Xavier Rhodes probably covering Kenny Galladay. So I think that this is his game, and I think that DeAndre Swift likely do a little better than people think. People think he's going to get no yards. I get the Colts have a great run defense, not denying that, but the Lions have a few good, decent options at running back. I think they're going to win.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but the Colts front seven is absolutely insane.
It is. But I think, like, I'm not saying that that DeAndre Swift and Adrian Peterson are going to run all over them.
Yeah.
Having a fresh set of legs, both two decent running backs against that Colts defense is a good sign for them.
Yeah.
All right, another divisional matchup. Let's go, Ativ.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers on an 8-game winning streak. I think that they're the best team, and actually, that might have to go to the Packers. I don't know. It's between the Steelers and the Packers right now for me. But the Steelers, Big Ben,
You're forgetting a certain team in Seattle.
I'm not gonna put them there, but because I'm biased. But anyways, the Big Ben, he threw 3 interceptions, and before that game, he only had 1 interception the whole season. But Ravens' defense is absolutely amazing. But James Conner, Deontay Johnson, Juju Smith-Schuster, that's just a recipe for disaster for any defense that's playing that team. And then Big Ben, I mean, he never gets the credit he deserves, and he's playing great right now. I don't think that the Ravens will be able to stop that with that offense. Like Lamar, he's not playing like Lamar last season. J.K. Dobbins and Mark Ingram, like it's not the greatest. And then, I mean, sure you got Dez Bryant, but he's not going to be playing this game, so I'm going to have to go with the Steelers winning.
I think this is a really interesting game because whenever these two teams play, it's either a shootout or a defensive battle where every yard counts. It's not one of those 24-27 games where it's kind of like some defense, some offense. It's either one or the other.
Yeah.
Black and white. But either way, going back to Pittsburgh versus Baltimore, to be completely honest, I think this is their game to win. Hear me out. I think the Steelers have a better roster. The Ravens have always found a way to make their receivers look better than they are. They still don't have that number 1 receiver. They have some number 2s. They have a couple number 3s, but they don't have the number 1 receiver. Second, I think that Pittsburgh is coming off a really emotional win against Tennessee, where they had to play really tough and they won a lucky game. I think they should have went to overtime, at least maybe lost. Whereas the Ravens, who'd they beat last week, or were they on their bye?
They were on their bye.
Yeah. And they're going to be rested up, so I think they're going to win this game. I don't really want to talk too much about this game. I think that this is, here's my take. Screw the Rams. But the Dolphins are going to get, karma is going to slap them in the face for benching Fitzmagic. So Rams are going to win, even though I want the Dolphins to win.
I don't see the Dolphins making this close like they would have with Fitzmagic. Tua, he needs to build chemistry with all of their players. Mike Gesicki, Devontae Parker, Myles Gaskin, and he's not going to do that in one game, but he might build some. But the Rams, their defense has been playing out of their mind this season, and I just see the Rams maybe actually blowing out the Dolphins, which hasn't really happened that much this season.
Yeah, although the Dolphins have been doing some blowing out of their own, if you know what I mean.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, go.
Oh, I was just saying, it's division matchup time.
Again, I mean, the Bills did not have a good game versus the Jets at all, except in the second half, they literally only let the Jets cut, 4 or 6 yards. But in the first half, that was...
They dominated. Like, the score said it was a one-possession game. The Jets came out in the first half, had 2 good drives, and then got absolutely destroyed. But
I'd expect the Bills to have scored way more points than that, but the Bills, I mean... I think that they're going to be surprised by the Jets game. Like, they would have expected themselves to score more. And they're going to show that to the Patriots. Like, Patriots, they're not going to have a lot of confidence because Bill Belichick just lost back-to-back. And he had to bench Cam Newton because he played a top defense in the league. 3 interceptions, if you know what I mean, with less than 100 yards on, 9 completions. And then you had to put Jared Stidham, and he threw an interception as well. So Bill Belichick, he's in a pickle right now. Like, he doesn't know what Cam's gonna do. And Cam, he's losing a lot of confidence as well. I see the Bills winning. I don't think this will be a blow up, but maybe a touchdown and a field goal win.
Yeah, I think that the Patriots, I don't know, I was really confident they're gonna beat the Niners, and I admit I was wrong. I really thought they were gonna come in there and be angry and beat the Niners. I was wrong. The Patriots just look horrible. I thought Bill Belichick was immortal, but I don't think he is. And I'm probably overreacting because I saw the Patriots get embarrassed by the 49ers practice squad. But, I don't know. I don't know why, but I feel like the Patriots have just had the Bills' number as of late, but the Bills are just so much better. And they're still, they won last week, but I don't think that was their best showing.
Yeah, it was not a pretty win for sure.
In the first half, they looked really out of sync. And yeah, in the second half, their defense was, it was amazing. And they did miss 2 field goals. And the game was more of a 24-10 game than 18-10 game. But Bills are gonna win. I think it'll be closer than people think, just because it's a division matchup. But it's in Buffalo. I'll go with the Bills. I really like this matchup, and I know I picked the Browns here. Spoiler alert. But I really could see the Raiders winning because the Raiders like to, lose games and then come back and win them. They're inconsistent. They're pretty young. They have talent for sure, but they need to figure out how to channel that in a productive way. But right now, I think the Browns are going to win this game. They're at home. I get that Odell Beckham is out, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. They have plenty of other options like Austin Hooper, Jarvis Landry, and David Njoku.
Yeah, so Derek Carr's so annoying. He can throw this deep ball, and he has all this talent bottled up, but he doesn't decide to use it. He's way too afraid to take risks. And you have Henry Ruggs, who is amazing with the deep ball. Darren Waller, top tight end in the league. He was probably the 3rd best tight end last week. And I mean, you just need to utilize your players more. You have to have more trust in Henry Ruggs. Give him the ball more. He only got 2 receptions, I think, or maybe 2 targets. I don't know, but Darren Waller, you can do more than just Darren Waller, and you know that, Derek Carr. Utilize your deep ball. I think that the Raiders can win if Derek Carr finally decides to take some risks. Josh Jacobs, he's having a great season, and he can get a lot of touchdowns as well. And Myles Garrett, he can get some... I see him getting a sack, because he has 7 sacks right now. He's a beast.
He is, so... See, we disagree. So I think this is our second great game that we disagreed on, other than the Lions-Colts game. So, yeah. All right, another division game.
Man, oh man, I see the Chargers winning. Justin Herbert. I mean, it was the Jaguars, but, that was a game that was too close for comfort. But Justin Herbert, he's such a good quarterback, and he's a rookie. Joe Burrow has more potential, I feel like, but they are very close for the Rookie of the Year. I might have to give it to Joe Burrow, though, because he's doing so much with so little. But, I mean, Justin Herbert has all the weapons in the world. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Hunter Henry, Austin Eckler when he was healthy. And despite Austin Eckler not playing in this game, I still see the Chargers winning. Not maybe easily, I don't know. I mean, is this... The Broncos played at home last week as well, right?
No, well, the bottom team is always the home team.
Yeah, so did the Broncos play at home last week? If they did, then this is going to be another snow game, I believe.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, okay, so this should be another snow game then, but the Chargers are not going to be used to that because they play in LA. But I see the Chargers winning.
San Diego Chargers. I don't know why I did that, but
Man, I miss the San Diego Chargers.
I miss those, and soon we're gonna be saying the Oakland Raiders every 2 seconds, and the kids are gonna be looking at us saying.
Oh, I forgot that they're the Las Vegas Raiders. Honestly.
I honestly still Oakland Raiders. Like on that score, would never imagine I see Oak, not LV.
Exactly.
Good times. Good times. But going back to this matchup, the Chargers are gonna win. They're gonna win by 2 touchdowns. I'm calling it now. The score's gonna be 28-14. Justin Herbert is an amazing quarterback, and I give credit to Ativ. This summer we were talking, and he said, I was like, Ativ, who do you think is going to be the best rookie? I said Joe Burrow, and he was like, you know what? I think that Joe Burrow is a great quarterback. But Justin Herbert, he also really likes. And I think so far he's been right. He compared Justin Herbert to Josh Allen. He looks exactly like Josh Allen. Both of them playing like great quarterbacks. Screw it. I know I always pick against the Bears. It's just so annoying because they laid an egg last week, or last Monday, which for us is a day ago. And I want to pick the Bears to win. I just don't see them winning. Like, they're at home, I get that, but the Saints, I think this is where they turn their season around and start winning a lot of games, going a hot streak. So, yeah.
The one time I picked the Bears, they disappoint me. I'm gonna have some confidence in the Bears. Nick Foles, he's gonna be pissed off after his ugly performance. Saints defense is not it right now. And I mean, David Montgomery didn't do that great either. Allen, they just couldn't do anything on the offensive side. They didn't have a single offensive touchdown. Nick Foles had a Jimmy G type game, like 261 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And that's just... The whole Bears offense is going to be very mad. They're going to try to come with all their anger against the Saints defense, and Saints defense has not been the greatest this season. So I see the Bears winning this one, and this is another good game for sure.
All right. Here we go.
Oh boy, there's going to be so many disagreements.
We've all been waiting for.
I'm going with the Niners. They're 4-0 away right now. And I'm sorry, the Seahawks are going to be hecka angry. But Jimmy Garoppolo, he's going to be on his A game right now. He's going to be so mad after 0 touchdown, 2 interception performance versus his former team. And the Seahawks defense is absolutely abysmal. Like, they cannot do anything. Kyler Murray was able to do whatever he wanted versus that defense.
One interception. It's a start.
Oh, Russell was 3 interceptions. And, I mean, Niners defense, bro, that is insane. Robert Saleh, I don't care what anyone says, he's undoubtedly the best defensive coordinator in the league. Like, he's doing so much with so little. And Jeff Wilson and Deebo Samuel got injured, of course, in one of the most important weeks of our whole season. And now I don't even know who our running back is. Like, is Tevin Coleman back or no? Like, our running back situation is so messed up right now. Like,
Ativ, and give him a few carries. He'll probably get destroyed by Bobby Wagner, but hey, it's better than their other options.
Might as well just put a kicker at running back. Like, he's probably gonna get injured, but at least it's someone at running back, because our running backs always seem to do amazing, whoever it is. But Jimmy G, he's going to be really mad after his performance. I feel like he's going to be on his A game. He and George Kittle, they have so much chemistry. And they're going to want to use all of it against the Seahawks. Because they absolutely hate the Seahawks. Just like everyone in the whole wide world. Because the Seahawks suck. So, UEP, it is your turn.
Well, we had to listen to Ativ's ranting about Seattle. And I know I was talking trash. Me and Ativ can talk trash. I think that we both agree that both these teams are overachievers. Certainly, the 49ers are overachievers on the defensive side of the ball. I think the Seahawks are overachievers on the offensive side.
But the Seahawks are big underachievers on their defensive side.
Like. Now. I think the 49ers team should be a lot better than they are, but we can debate that later. But what I'm saying is that I really think that the Seahawks are going to win this game. And I really meant, I said last week that the Niners fans should be Cardinals fans, or Seahawks fans in that game. I think that the Niners should go for the wild card slot. Yeah, it would be great for them to win the division, but they should be looking at the wild card slot. They should not be wanting. They should be wanting to play a high Seahawks team that had just won on Sunday Night Football. They should not be wanting to play an angry Seahawks team that just lost to a division rival and choked a 10-point lead in 3 minutes. The Seahawks are going to win this game.
Nope. Niners going 5-0 away.
I think that we're going to win by maybe a little more than a touchdown. This will be like a 31-21 type game.
Other way around. Niners 31, Seahawks 21.
And I think that the 49ers are just too injured to really play this game down to the wire. Sure, it's going to be close, but I think the Seahawks, they're angry, they're going to run away. Jamal Adams might come back. I think that Damon Harrison, I forgot his name for a second, is going to come back. And they're at home. And I think we're going to win.
Tom Grossi put the Seahawks at 6, Niners at 10. That means something right there.
Yes, it means the Seahawks are better than the Niners. Sunday Night Football. Screw the Cowboys.
How many times are they going to give this division a primetime game? Literally on Thursday, now again, Sunday Night Football. I'm done with the Cowboys. I'm going with the Eagles. Cowboys, I've lost all faith in you, as if I didn't already. I mean, Andy Dalton might not even play in this game. Yeah, go Eagles. Andy Dalton might not even play in this game for all we know. Trey Bostic, you're not a good guy for that hit.
Bob DiNucci. Alright. I think this is Monday Night Football. I don't care about this game.
What is this game, NFL? What are the primetime games you guys choose?
Next, we're going to have the Seahawks versus the Jets game on Thursday Night Football.
Bro, Thursday Night Football is the dumbest thing ever. I'm sorry, but everyone has the Buccaneers winning this game.
This is an inside joke between me and Ativ, but make it Friday Night Football. Thursday night gives them no time to rest.
Friday Night Football is the greatest thing of all time.
Yeah, Friday Night Football, but yeah.
Even better than Tuesday Night Football.
Tuesday afternoon football, excuse me.
Oh my god, that was in Monday afternoon football. MAF just doesn't sound good at all.
It'll be Wednesday 3 a.m. football for all
literally.
Alright, I don't really care about this game. Bucs are going to win. I don't care if it's in New York, and I don't care if the Giants played okay last week or 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Good old Daniel Jones, man. That trip.
Oh, don't bully the poor guy. But whatever. Buccaneers are going to win. So guys, I think that's our last game.
Yep.
It's our last game. So thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe to Ateev's channel. Awesome channel. He's the next on Q Sports or Urinating Tree or both. I'm calling it.
Subscribe to Unbiased. Watch some directions. Link in the description.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Ateev.
Bye.